One of the most wonderful things about movies is that they can be made by loads of different people, for loads of different people. Every once in a while, something magical happens, by which I mean the person, or persons, making the film happen to be a little bit crazy, leading to what I like to call lunatic cinema. One of Lunatic Cinema's finest examples is the 2007 action film Shoot 'em Up. Shoot 'em Up follows the journey of Smith, a drifter type played by Clive Owen, who after witnessing a pregnant lady being chased down the street by the hitman, decides to intervene. Smith fails to protect the woman, but now finds himself the guardian of her recently born child. For whatever reason, the baby is being pursued by a gang of vicious hitmen, led by the villainous Hertz, played by the legendary Paul Giamatti.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah!
Who at the time of recording is my dark horse to win the Best Actor Oscar for his spellbinding performance in The Holdovers. This plot synopsis might sound like what you would call a typical action film from its setup, but Shoot 'em Up is anything but typical. It's a truly insane film. The best way to describe the film is it's a violent Looney Tunes episode, with a touch of Clint Eastwood's character from the Man with No Name trilogy. This is probably down to the character Smith, who, like that of the Man with No Name before him, becomes involved in a series of events and has to deal with the growing situation he finds himself in. His solution to these events usually involves him finding cartoonish, but badass ways to solve the issues before him. This can include carrots, guns, traps, and just about anything else in the surrounding area that could be used to cause bodily harm to the bad guys. Hertz, meanwhile, is frequently just a few steps behind him, growing even more angry with the fact his henchmen can't get the job done. He's sort of like an evil Elmer Fudd. Now that I say that, I want Paul Giamatti to play a live-action Elmer Fudd. Shoot 'em Up is a ride film. Once you strap in, you're in for the ride that will last just under an hour and a half, and every second is completely glorious. It plays by its own rules, to the point that despite the fact of what you're seeing on screen is some of the most insane imagery put to action screens ever, you just believe it. In my opinion, the most captivating aspect of the best examples of lunatic cinema is when they recognise their own absurdity, without any hint of disdain for its viewers. It understands that we crave an increasingly wild ride from the outset, and thus Shoot 'em Up wholeheartedly delivers on that promise. This is coupled with the characterisation of Hertz, who quite literally treats the events of the film as just a long, frustrating day at work.
My God, do we really suck? Or is this guy really that good? Come on, boys! He ain't out of the briar patch yet!
I also want to mention just how good the action sequences in this film are. They've got such a creativity and style to them that it makes me sad that the director of the film, Michael Davies, has, to my knowledge, only directed a short film at the time since Shoot 'em Up was released. It shows a high-tempo fun and creative energy in the action sequences that rival the wacky badassery of films like Crank. Lunatic cinema is an interesting and versatile type of film. It doesn't just have to be action. It can very easily be that of other genres. It would take just a look at my favourite actor, Nicolas Cage's filmography, to see that. One prime example of that, Mum and Dad, will be the subject of a future video. Do you have any films you would describe as lunatic cinema that you would recommend? Have you seen Shoot 'em Up? Comment below and I'll do my best to respond. Thank you.